The year was 1804, and it was a damned and bloody year. I had spent the previous 4 serving as Vice President of the United States of America. I worked alongside President Thomas Jefferson. That son of a bitch. Our story ends with a fatal bullet wound in the gut of Alexander Hamilton and blood on my hands, but I have no regrets about how things went down. My own story began in 1756, in New Jersey of all places. In 1791, I won my first election. I was elected to the United States Senate to represent the great state of New York. But I wouldn't stop there. I couldn't stop. By 1798, I had fought my way from the trenches of the Revolutionary War all the way to the top when I was appointed Commanding General of all U.S. forces. And when I wasn't kicking ass with the boot of freedom, I was revolutionizing modern political campaigns and founding one of the most powerful organizations in the world. Originally known as Manhattan Bank Company, then Chase Manhattan Bank, and now J.P. Morgan Chase. I founded that shit with no remorse, and I do it again. But in the year 1800, I decided to run for President of the United States of America. I paid my dues the American way with blood, sweat, and resolve. I poured every ounce of ambition and desire into that campaign, but I was running against my mortal enemy, my arch nemesis, Thomas Jefferson. That son of a bitch. I would lose this duel, but I wouldn't make the same mistake twice. After being sworn in as Vice President, I swore to myself that I would get my revenge. And in 1804, I'd finally get that chance. Toward the end of our 4-year term, it became clear that President Jefferson was not going to include me for his bid for re-election. His buddy, Alexander Hamilton, started dragging my name to the muck in front of important people. And that talk ended up on the pages of prominent publications. But being the damn gentleman that I am, I wrote Hamilton, demanding an explanation. After a number of exchanges, our correspondence left me nothing but with the boiling rage of 1,000 oppressed patriots. There was only one way to resolve our ongoing conflict. So as Vice President, as a soldier, as a man, I challenged him to a duel. A duel to the death. We met at high noon on July 11th, 1804. Our duel wasn't permitted in the fine state of New York, so we were forced to take our battle to the ultimate pit of filth, despair, and lawlessness. New Jersey. There on the grassy field, I stared into the eyes of the man I intended to kill, with the eyes of the nation on my back and American blood boiling in my veins. I pulled the trigger and shot Alexander Hamilton dead as he fell to the ground. I said, "You should have killed me when you had the chance, motherfucker."